Hi, everybody. Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 1st. I am not in today, so I'm going to explain what you guys need to do in class. So here's our folder for Thursday. First is the warm-up. This is your attendance check-in. You guys know what to do there. And what we're going to do is a PhET lab simulation. Those of you who have taken physics, you guys have done a lot of PhET labs in the past, so you should be familiar with how this works. The one of these links, this first one is the assignment itself. So if you open it, it looks like this. And then the second, oops, sorry, wrong tab. And then the second one is the simulation itself. So I have the simulation open. It does take a minute for it to load, so just be conscious of that. But once it loads, this is what the lab looks like. So I'm going to go over a couple things. There's two things that you guys need to do in this PhET simulation. The first is, and the instructions are here, I'm just going to go over it with you real quick. So part one, first you need to complete the hypothesis. This link is the one that's in Schoology, so you don't need to click this link again. So part one, select glass layers tab. So if I'm in my simulation, up here I see glass layers. Okay, now I go back to the directions, select the glass layers, uncheck the view all photons box, which should be unchecked. I think that's the default, but just make sure it is unchecked for you. And then what do the yellow stars represent? What do the red stars represent? It tells you up here in your key. And then the simulation, when you run the simulation, you need to add glass panes. So you see up here, it says number of glass panes. So I'm going to increase this to 1 and then look at and record my observations. And you're going to record the observations that you see. You're going to do that for 0. Sorry, do that for 0 first, and then 1, 2, and 3. So you'll notice as I increase the glass panes, this is in fact simulating the greenhouse effect, right? So a lot of these red, which is the infrared heat photons, are going to be trapped underneath these glass panes. So what you need to do is run, all 3 of these and then record your observations in this table. There's also a couple questions to answer in regards to your data set that you see here after you record your observations. The second part is the Earth simulation. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to make sure to reset all. Reset, yes. Go to greenhouse effect. So this tab up here. So the instructions say which greenhouse gases are considered by the simulation. You'll find all that information over here in your legend. Okay. So greenhouse gas simulation. Today, none and lots. So today is the default. See where today is this green line and it's checked here. So you're going to observe what's happening today. What's the temperature, which obviously you'll see here. Path of the photons, the behavior of the heat. Is this similar with or without glass pane? So you're going to refer to your first data table to fill in this last portion right here. When you get to none and lots on the simulation, you're going to move this bar. So you're going to move this down here to none. See how this changes, and then record your data, of course. And then secondly, move this to lots and record your data and see, how that has changed. So fill in this data table. You have a couple questions to answer. If you want to do this bonus question, that's totally up to you. Don't do it on a separate piece of paper. Just do it underneath. Actually, I'll take this out. So you just do it on this sheet itself. So this is your assignment for today. This should be completed before 4:30 today. Remember, Friday is a holiday, so don't make this weekend homework for yourself because we're just going to keep moving on through Unit 9. All right, guys, well, have a great weekend and happy Easter, and I will see you on Monday.